folks, so here I'm at the junkyard. Gonna go get me a power steering pump for the hemi swap. So I'm going to get it from, like, I think it's a Charger or 300, one of them. But, you know, I could be out here for hours just looking at things, seeing what I could use for one of my cars or whatnot. So that's one thing I like doing when I build mine, seeing what kind of modernization could I do to my car to make it better and cooler, should I say. But yeah, should be coming up on the car right now. You can see the Charger right there, but that one is a V6. Here's a 300, but I don't think this had a Hemi. I think this had like 6-cylinder. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go get this power steering and alternator. All right, folks, this is a 07 300 and power steering. It's only 3 bolts that hold it. Gotta take the line off, and I see it has a remote reservoir for the power steering. I might just take this with me, see if I could bolt it somewhere. But I see that it's clipped into the washer fluid right here, so I don't know if it'll be able to work if I could bolt it in somewhere. But all right, more to come. All right, folks, I'm back from the junkyard, and I got a freaking power steering pump from a Dodge Durango, and I was trying to see if I could make it work because it has the reserve built in it. But as you can see, it does not, because you see how it sits, and that's only with 1 bolt holding it. So I would probably could make it work if I fab up a bracket, but I think it's gonna be too close. So as you see, I was in the junkyard. I just got one from a 5 Charger or whatnot. So yeah, here it is. So I'm just gonna install this one, and yeah, show you the difference. But I might still utilize this pump. I might see, you got the holes right there, so I might just like block this hole off somehow, and then I'm going to bolt it up somewhere so I could put all my fluid here, power steering fluid. So more to come. All right, folks, so here's the 2 pumps. This is from the Charger, like a 07. This is from the Dodge Durango, like a 05. And as you can see, this pulley's bigger compared to the Charger one. I think it's the same groove. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's fine grooves. But this one is just small and this one's bigger. And you see right here is where you put the reserve, basically, where you add your power steering. Compared to the Charger one, it doesn't have that. You gotta do a remote one. So now I'm just gonna go and install it. And I cleaned it up a bit, as you can see, so I'm gonna install it. All right, folks, so I got the power steering pump installed. Now, one of the biggest issues I'm seeing with some people worrying about the pressure of the new pump is, like, I think 1500 psi's, and I think the original only takes 1000. I think it says 1000. I'm not too sure. I was trying to look online because my well, I shouldn't say steering, gearbox is a rebuilt one from Rock Auto. So I don't know what the pressure is, but I was watching DIY Hemi swap, and they say that the rebuilt ones, they build it with higher pressure, I guess seals and stuff like that, so they don't have to keep doing like rebuilding one specifically for this model, that model. It's all universal, which is a good idea. And then also I saw in DIY Hemi that they swapped out the valve right here for I think it was a Toyota Echo, pretty unique, to lower the pressure down. But they're gonna make another video on why, if it's good to do or is it bad, because they want to know how the feel is. But like I said, I'm not too sure. I've seen some people say they had good luck with running the regular stock pump from like a 07 Charger and up. But I don't know if they have a stock power steering gearbox or they have a rebuilt one like mine. But yeah, there's only one way to find out. I want to get this thing running and see how stuff goes. So just want to do that. And like I said, I might see if I can mount this somewhere. I don't even know. It's a pretty big, bulky box, so I don't know where I'm gonna mount this thing at. But or I just have to get one separate, like DIY Hemi and everybody else has done. But yeah, that's on. It looks better, because when I had the original truck one on, it was too close to the tensioner. So only thing left is I need an alternator, and yeah, that's it. I'm already going to start working on the harness, but in the meantime, the Mustang had me a little tied up and doing stuff here and there. But now I'm gonna be back on it. So yeah, more to come. Stay tuned. Peace. All right, folks. So I got my new alternator. As you can see, thanks to the DIY Hemi swap. They said that you could use a 05 through 06 Jeep Grand Cherokee or Commander alternator. It's the same. I got this from Advanced Auto Parts, and part number for this is right here. This is the part number 11155A. I'll put a link in the description to where you could get it. And as you see, I got my power steering pump on. So now, oh yeah, another thing you have to do when you install this alternator. Now this was the bolt that you install basically on the bottom. You're gonna have to cut this bolt about, I'll say halfway, to make it fit in here, because it's not too much thread that'll fit in the bottom hole. So just let you know, you're gonna have to cut one of the bolts like halfway to make it fit on the bottom one right here. So got the new alternator. So now I just gotta find me the serpentine belt on what fixed it. I'm not too sure, but in the next video I will show you, or later on I'll show you what serpentine belt you need. Because remember, I'm not running the AC, so basically I need a serpentine belt for the AC delete. So more to come. All right, folks. So there was an issue with me basically lining up my serpentine belt due to my harmonic balancing being different. I guess the truck one, because remember I changed my car, my timing cover or front engine cover, I changed it from a truck. This is a truck harmonic balancer, and I changed the front to a car. So I guess this one was too long. So when I put my serpentine belt on, it wasn't lining up with the tensioner. It was like out, as you can see in the prior video. So now I'm gonna go buy me a car harmonic balancer. So basically it'll be able to line up with everything. So more to come. No wonder I couldn't line the thing up and find the correct belt, because I had it routed kind of wrong, because the harmonic balancer was like too far out. So now tomorrow I'm gonna go get the harmonic balancer, put a new one on, and everything should line up. And then once I get the right belt, we'll be done here. So stay tuned. Also, if you wanted to pull your harmonic balancer, this is what I'm using from AutoZone. It's the Chrysler harmonic balance pulley puller, and the part number is 57139. So this is what I was using. All right, so I got basically a new harmonic balancer, and this is the part number from AutoZone 594324. And as you can see, the truck one is a little bit more taller, so that means the pulley is going to be out more compared to the car one, where it goes in a bit more deeper and the pulley set back. And that was the issue I was having, why I couldn't run my serpentine belt. So let's install this and see if my new serpentine belt is gonna set up. And I just put some engine oil lube on the outside and inside just to make stuff going a little bit easier. So more to come. All right, folks, so I finally got to install my car harmonic balancer. This is the one you're gonna need, the part number 27306. You're gonna use the third one. So I got it on, and I think I might need a different belt. This belt, I think it might have to go down with one more. It's a little too loose. See how loose that is? So now I'm gonna have to go back to the parts store. This has probably been 3 days I've been doing this nonsense. I'm gonna go back to the parts store and exchange it for about 2 smaller belts to see which one will fit better. So more to come. Once I get the right belt, I'll put it on. All right, folks, so I basically got the correct belt. I could tell the parts guy were getting kind of tired of me keep coming back and forth. But one thing I didn't know when you're changing the timing cover, that's this whole front face that the water pump bolts onto, is that the truck crank is completely different than the car crank. The car crank goes back further, the truck one comes out further. So that's why in the previous video you saw that my thing was kind of like bent out in a weird shape. So if you're ever changing your timing cover from a truck to a car, you also gonna have to change the crank or harmonic balancer. And I got the correct serpentine belt. This is the only belt, this is the belt that works if you're using 04 through 05 alternator like DIY Hemi says, and the part number for the belt is 775K6. I got it from Advanced Auto. Trust me, it's a big help if you have people that are actually car people, because they'll actually sit there and do the time. I could tell that the parts store people kind of get annoying me, keep coming back and forth, because I just wanted to get this thing right. So it don't bother me. I just want to make sure it's right. And let me show you how the belt is routed when you don't have AC. So it goes to the alternator, under the pulley, over the water pump, then onto the power steering. Then it goes around the tensioner and then to the crank pulley, basically. So that's how it's routed. I just want people to see. So if anybody got a confusion, I saw it online, but no one has like literally showed it, just pictures. But this is how you're gonna route the belt, as you could see. So more to come. Peace.